I just got cleaned up. I'm defrosting some Mexican chicken tortilla food. And
cause baby I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live.
I continue, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. If you're watching this channel for the first time, and if you find something interesting or something that resonates with you, please consider unsubscribing. If you do, don't forget to share, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I would appreciate it so much. We'll be right back with more.
I'm not suggesting anything so complicated.
Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco light. They can try, but they can.
Picked that apart last night, but I got so caught up with the other three things I did, I totally forgot about this. This is my media room light. So I guess I gotta do that. Gosh. Just one of those days. But that can wait. I'll probably do it later this evening. It goes right there above the dragonfly. So that was the last project I had to do today, and I almost totally forgot about it. I was excited to come home to change out the power cord for the dryer that I forgot I had 4 projects instead of 3. Just got them installing little sconce on the wall in my media room. It came out lovely. I like it. It matches my breakfast nook table, which is real wood. It's like a mahogany. Well, the sconce is oil rub bronze. It looks fantastic in here. So now I can relax for the rest of the evening. All right. It's been a pretty rough day today. Pretty much every project except for hanging of my sun sign in my front sitting area in front of the home. That was the easiest. The light in the breezeway, that was horrendous because everything I did there had to be remodified to fit. Okay. The cord for the dryer, that went well. I just was questioning it because the wire was a 6'2", which is like a 6 gauge. And the calling for 30 amp for the dryer. It's supposed to be like 10.2 or 10.3. But it's fine because it's not under. You can use any wire that's as long as it's not under 10 gauge. So that's working fine. I'm gonna do my laundry today before I go to bed. And that's basically it. And to finish things off, I went for a nice little bike ride after I had my supper. And I might go again before I go to bed, which will be nice and cool out there. So I hope you guys had a nice day today and you have an enjoyable week. I'll see you guys soon. Hi guys. Yes, so those clips were from yesterday. I was so excited to start those projects. I totally forgot about that sconce that I bought for my media room. But I did that last night, and right now I don't have any projects lined up. But something exciting happened today. The HR, Human Resources, from my full-time job called me today and told me that the managers told her that I'm willing to start working earlier than expected. That's right, because last week I spoke with the store manager and I told him that I could cut my vacation down by a week so I could start earlier. I just want a sense of security that this transfer job that I set in motion is going to be there. So I was anxious to start working. So this Friday at 8 a.m., I'm going to go in and start working this Friday on the position that I accepted, which is a higher position and higher pay than my last position that I had for the past almost 4 years with the company. And so I'm looking forward to starting working and start making some money. And also what happened was the previous nights I had spent maybe about a half an hour to an hour submitting part-time work applications to certain companies. And one of the companies that I submitted an application to was for a healthcare work, like I did back in Bradenton and Sarasota as a health worker. So they called me today and said that if I can go in to speak with them and also to show them my qualifications. So I drove out there about 35 miles. I met them at the office, and right now I'm going through the hiring process for that. That's just a part-time job. I don't really need a part-time job because my full-time is sufficient, but I like to have extra money that I can just stash away as a little blanket, or if I want to buy something special or do something nice. I don't have to dip into my full-time income that I use to pay my mortgage and also my full-time income is also going to my savings as well. But it's just nice to have a secure little blanket just to fall back on just in case. So tomorrow I'm going to go to one of the healthcare agency to do a test that's required. I got to do a physical test, and I have to do I forgot what the name is, but yeah, I got to check if I have some kind of bronchial infection or something like that. So After I do that, I call them up and show them the results. And then I'm guessing that they're going to try to find some cases for me or clients, just like my other employer in health care did for me. And I'm only going to do this 3 days a week. I'm not going to burden myself with 4 days or 5 days part-time job. It wouldn't be a part-time job if that was the case. So so I'm looking forward to it. Everything happened simultaneously this week with employment. Just in case that part-time job isn't for me, or the client that they give me I don't feel comfortable with working, I'm going to keep submitting part-time jobs just in case. The good thing about that part-time job is they're trying to find me a case here in the town where I live. The healthcare work I did back in Sarasota, I was driving about 20 miles each way almost, and that was almost like defeating the purpose of even working a part-time job. But this is going to be local here in this little town where I live, which is very close to my full-time job in my home. So I'm not going to be overburdening myself with driving and spending money for gas and all that stuff. So we'll see what happens. The scheduling person for the part-time job is supposed to call me tomorrow with a client, and also to give me information on the client and where they live and all that stuff. So everything's going good. I go back into the swing of things. The incredible thing is this: my full-time job. Once again, I get to work days. Okay, Monday through Friday with weekends off. I love it. This job requires me to do one Saturday a month. And that I don't mind, because I have every Sunday off, plus a couple of days off from my part-time job, and a full day off, and an additional full day off from my full-time job. I love it. I love it. I love my home. I love my work. And I'm happy. So, I'm very pleased. Very, very, very pleased. I'm the type of person that I always give people advice on how to be. I tell people, cross the bridge when you get there. But I don't take my own advice. But I'm learning. I'm learning to take my own advice. Why worry in advance for results that you have not received yet? I think I get that from my parents and my grandparents, because they're very anxious, nervous people. And I have a level of nervous energy. And I'm finding out that it's not worth worrying about something that has not even happened yet. Why worry about it? Instead of worrying about it, prepare for it, but don't worry about it. Don't give yourself stress. And I'm learning not to. I really am. Because in the end, what's going to happen is going to happen. And if you plan things out right, then those things will happen when it's time for them to happen. Just be patient, be stilled, and believe me, I'm learning. So everything is going great. I like my neighbors that live near me. When I first came into this community, after the first house that I liked, I made an offer on, when that owner passed away, I went to go look at another home on the opposite street, about 2 streets down. And that was just another home that had possibilities. When I got there to look at the house, my realtor hadn't gotten there yet to open the door. So I waited. So while I waited for my realtor to get there, a neighbor came out and waved hello to me. And I went up to her and I said hello. I introduced myself, and she invited me in her home. That was very nice because it was blistering hot outside. It was just blistering hot outside. They took me in, they gave me some water to drink, and we struck up a conversation. I told them what had happened, and I got to see their home and what they had done to it. So anyways, when my realtor finally came to meet me, I saw the house, but she said to me, after we see this house, not this one, but the one 2 streets down, she said, I have a surprise for you. So she said to me, you know, the house that you liked initially? I said, yeah. And she said, well, we found another one just like it, which is this house. So that's how I came to discover this house. This house popped up last minute because the people that had made an offer on it didn't get approved for the loan. Whatever happened, you know. But in a way, it was a blessing in disguise for me. I'm sorry that those people didn't get this house, but I'm happy that the timing was right for me to get it. And I love my home. So tomorrow, I have to go out of town. I have to go get tested for TB. That's the word I was thinking about that I couldn't remember. It's a test for tuberculosis. So after I get that test, I have to go back to my old town and tie up some loose ends. You see, because I cut my lease short, I had to pay the penalty for early lease termination. I paid most of it just now on my phone app, and now I gotta go sign the release form so they'll know that everything's legit. And I have a confirmation of the payment that I paid, so that's all set. Most of it's paid, and tomorrow I gotta go back to tie loose ends. I gotta go back to my rental office that I had, the place where I was living at, that I was paying crazy money for, you know. So yeah, I might as well hang around there for a little while. Yeah, so that's what's happening right now, and everything's going good. So right now, I'm not gonna start up or look for any projects to do. There isn't a whole lot to do here as far as project goes. The little things I've done. There's a few things I want to get to fill up some space, like right here, right that wall right there under that painting. That's just empty space, and I want to put something there to fill it up. I think I might get like a shelf or something, or maybe a love seat, and then that will conclude anything else I want to buy additional to this house. But that's gonna wait. You know, I got a mortgage now to pay, which I never had, but this mortgage is cheaper than the rent of the town home, so I'm not very worried about it. So yeah. So anyways, it's getting late here. I want to relax and watch a good movie. I hope you guys have had a nice day. I want to thank you again for my subscribers, and also those new people who may be checking out my video and they find something that resonates with them. If you guys like what you see and the content I create, please give me a thumbs up, and if you want to share, I would appreciate it. I'll be chatting with you guys very soon.